Good day, everybody. Christopher Shira here. Today I want to come on here and talk a little bit about the chakras. I've studied quite a bit about them. I'm interested in spirituality and chakras and kundalini and awakening, third eye, and all that good stuff. But this specific video is going to be focused on how to raise your chakras, balancing, and how to understand each one. So let me begin. I'm just going to get straight to it because I don't have a lot of time. So first you want to sit on the ground. You don't have to cross your legs, just sit on the ground. I'm sitting in a chair, but just sit on the ground. You are now connected to the flow. You are grounded. Your root is touching the ground. The root is located right between the legs. And in order to understand the root is like becoming a tree or becoming a rock. Be the water. Understand what a plant needs to live. It needs sustenance, just like you as a physical person. It needs water and sunlight for plants and trees. If you can understand what other things need, like the plants and the animals, the birds, the air, become one with that. That is your roots, where you come from. You're made up of stardust and dirt and air. We're all a little galaxy. Moving along. When you understand each node, you can then delve deeper into unlocking the chakra chain up the tree of life. Second one, chakra 2, is your sacral. This is where the sacred spirit of reproduction lives. Now this is being pure, practicing restraint, sexual urges. Focus on moving that energy up the tree of life, which this is your tree. Your spine is your tree of life. A tree goes straight up, it has limbs. And once you get to this sacral, you can practice on, the sacral is actually right here. It's not your actual, it's your groin area. It's your sacral. Your groin, your pelvis. And you have to live pure. You have to give your body cleanliness. Becoming one with yourself and channeling that energy that, like when you have a sexual desire, instead of relieving yourself, use that energy and focus on moving up the chain. Moving on. Chakra 3 is your abdomen. It's your guts. This is where your spirit dwells. Healthy gut is a healthy life, right? You are what you eat. Make sure you are feeding yourself cleanliness. Keep your body pure. No carbonated beverages, no bloody meat, no fatty foods, no grease. Grease and fat lower your immunities, causes your body to become sick. And what does it do to your guts? Nothing good. So you want to keep your body clean. Use the broom of righteousness and sweep it clean. That's a metaphor for cleaning your room, right? Your house, your body temple. It sounds biblical and religious, but it's not. It's common sense. The fourth chakra, solar plexus. This is where your king and your queen dwell, your child and the child within you. This is where you wear the armor of, this is where you wear your armor. You defend, you protect yourself. This is also where the energy from the world and the cosmos enters your body through your solar plexus. This is like being like a child. This is expressing your emotions in pureness, without the fear of judgment, innocent like a child. A kid will say anything without fearing it's going to get judged for it, because they're pure and innocent. They have questions, right? You can master this. It's not hard to master. Being honest, right? Telling the truth. 5th, throat, voice, tones, right? The frequencies emitted with your mouth, with your voice. Speaking clearly, speaking positively, speaking in a loving way. Excuse me. That is how you open up your throat. By speaking the truth, speaking positive words, speaking kindness, using intelligent words, hitting the right tones and frequencies in your voice to activate other things like your genetics or your DNA. And from there, you move up. Number 6, the brow, or third eye. This is your tree of knowledge, right? Of good and evil, or dark and light. It's discernment. It's intuition. It's where your spiritual abilities will start to develop. You get headaches, right? Bloody noses. That's all part of your third eye waking up. It's opening. Critical thinking. Research. Asking questions. Knowing how to problem solve. Right? That all comes from the third eye. Intuition. After that you have the 7th, which is the crown. That is the mind itself. That is, in order to open your crown, you have to fuse both aspects of your mind, the left and the right. Right? It's feminine, masculine, or positive, negative, or dark and light. It's the, when you split the ocean, you're splitting the seas, but we're trying to bring them back together, okay? You want to fuse that. Marry the sources within your mind. This is where the marriage in heaven is talking about. You marry, and then you create a crown. So when you see those ancient drawings where people have a halo or they have the circle around their head that's yellow or whatever, that is because they have married their crown. They've opened their crown chakra. And so they are now considered enlightened. Alright? There's an 8th chakra that's not mentioned, and it's called the death seal. It is actually connected on the heart, the left side of the heart. And this is where heart disease comes from. This is where heart attacks come from. You ever heard of the heart attack gun? Yes. Heart murmurs, congestive heart failure. This is caused from not understanding what unconditional love is, or universal love. It's pure of judgment, lacks all kind of judgment, nothing. Everything it sees, it appreciates, it loves. And that is how you get rid of that death seal, is by showing unconditional love and knowing when to accept love back. I hope this has helped a little bit. Try to wrap it up in a nutshell. It's a lot to try to explain the process, but I do have writing for this that breaks it down a little bit better. Explaining the opening of the chakras process is a little difficult, but writing about it is so much easier. So I will post the writing about it with the video. You can see it in the comments or the description box. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this helps. Until next time, peace, namaste.